Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. So I'm going to give it a few moments for you guys to come in. So we are talking about something extremely important tonight. So I'm just going to give it a few moments. And for those that'll be watching on YouTube, hello, welcome. So glad to have you. For those who do not know or that is new, my name is KD. I am a career coach and talent acquisition consultant. And tonight, I want to go over a few things that is going to be pivotal, not only to your career, but to your income. All right. So this is awesome. So let's just jump right on into it. So the future has already been announced. And the real question is, are you positioned for it? I'm telling you now, as someone who works in talent acquisition every day, what's coming in 2026 is going to separate the people who will rise to the occasion from the people who's going to get left behind. So I know you may or may not have heard, but about the Trump upcoming 2026 spending bill. But most people do not understand what that actually means for everyday workers. So today's live is not about political, if we for brother men in the White House or not, but this is really about an economic reality. This bill is going to pump massive money into 5 key industries. And anytime the government does that, it triggers one thing: hiring. And when companies get to start hiring, that means more opportunity for higher paying roles and skill-based opportunities with real upward mobility. And all that is just fancy terms for promotions. So let me break down the 5 industries that are about to explode. So the first, number 1, AI and tech. Let's be real. I have been studying AI myself. I'm in the midst of obtaining my AI certification, and I've been learning a lot. AI is not replacing people, but what it is going to do is replace people who refuse to learn it. I mean, entry level analyst, tech support, automation specialist, AI operations. These roles can be accessed with certificates, not degrees. So with the AI certificates, you can right now. Goodwill has partnered with Coursera for their Google AI Essential certification. So that is more of like a foundational certification, and it's free. They don't ask for the Goodwill program. They don't ask where you work. They don't ask how much money you make. They're really putting this information out here so you can get these certifications and make this money come in 2026. The next certification you guys can look into is the Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals. So just a little bit more about the Microsoft Azure. So that is essentially the software, the program that runs Copilot. So I know you're asking, what is Copilot? So Copilot is the Chat GPT of Outlook. So I know at a lot of employers, A lot of people a lot of jobs use Microsoft Outlook as their email. So once you have obtained the Microsoft Azure certification, you'll be more than qualified to assist companies with making things compliant for Copilot, the AI, and expand the AI capabilities through multiple enterprises. Also, so the course is for with Microsoft is free. The course material is free. However, there is a 99 cent. Excuse me, a $99. There is a $99 fee to take the exam. Next is rare earth and critical minerals. These minerals power every smartphone, every EV, every piece of defense technology. So the US wants to bring this work home. And what that means, new jobs, new plants, new training programs. Also, you might want to check with your local community colleges. I know from my area, which is Charlotte, North Carolina, you can up our local community college, Central Piedmont Community College, as long as you are making under $80,000, you can essentially, your tuition and fees is covered by the Pell Grant. So you don't have to take out any loans. You don't have to figure out how to pay for it. As long as you are making under $80,000. Then there's also some programs that will provide you a stipend, a $100 a month stipend, just to go to school. So think about it. That's essentially a 2-year program. Even if you don't spend the $100 a month, by the time you graduate, that's $2,400 that you didn't even have to worry about. So I really recommend that you guys check in to your local community college. Next up, which is third, is the American manufacturing. So we are about to see a manufacturing rebirth. I know we haven't really seen anything like this since the 90s, since the NAFTA trade deal. So that's why you guys are seeing all of these warehouses and plants popping up everywhere, and it's just sitting vacant. And you're like, wait a minute. I see the lights. Like, I see they're building all of this. The lights are on, but there's no sign, there's no business. The building is just sitting here empty. That's because they are laying the infrastructure for this manufacturing boom that's coming. So, like, in regards to manufacturing, it's going to be modern manufacturing, clean, automated, and pays well. So think logistics, quality control, robotic operators. Again, these are skill-based roles with fast promotions. So in terms of manufacturing, you can look into things such as supply chain. There's a lot of certifications, especially I would recommend looking into obtaining your Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification. Also, there's a lot of other supply chain certifications, but if you're interested in learning more, definitely send me an inbox, a DM. I'll be more than glad to share that information. So fourth is defense and national security. So with billions, yes, billions, going into military readiness and cybersecurity, this is major. So you'll see huge hiring waves hit in HR, IT, project management, compliance, operations. And the great part is you don't need a military background to work in these sectors. So I recommend looking into the PMP certification. Actually, matter of fact, Google has a project management certification that they've partnered with Coursera on. So that's a way that you can look into that certification. And also, if you guys are on LinkedIn, I highly recommend obtaining the premium, paying for the premium, because that will give you access to LinkedIn Learning. And there's a lot of professional certifications that you can obtain through LinkedIn Learning. Right. And the fifth industry is energy and infrastructure. So this includes clean energy, new construction, utility upgrades, and rebuilding aging systems across the country. So if you have tech skills, project skills, or any type of operational background, there's a lane for you. All right, so I know, here's the part most people don't realize. These sectors are going to create thousands of high paying, skill based roles, and a lot of them will not require a 4-year degree. I really want y'all to hear me. Companies are about to be aggressively hiring people who can adapt, learn quickly, and bring modern skills to the table. Skill based learning is the new currency. Waiting until 2026 to prepare, you might be a little too late. And I'm not speaking from theory. Again, I'm saying this as someone who is in talent acquisition every day. I recruit across the US and Canada, working directly with hiring managers and seeing the trends before the public even sees them. So I know what companies are preparing for. I know what skills they're prioritizing. And I know what will make your resume rise to the top. So if you want to get ahead of this wave and position yourself for the real opportunities, I created a free 2026 career prep guide that breaks down step by step the roles that will boom, the certificates that matter, the fast track skills to build, and how to prepare now instead of later. So if you're interested in obtaining that free career prep guide, if you are in the Hiring Hub group, I have that under the features section. For YouTube, I will include the link in the description box so that you can get an easy download. And if you're hearing this and thinking, KD, I really need help figuring out my specific lane. I need help choosing the right certifications. I need help lining up my resume or my strategy. I've opened up 5 spots for my Secure the Bag salary strategy session. So this is where we'll sit down together, build your exact roadmap for 2026 based on your experience, your income goals, and the upcoming hiring wave. So I only have 5 spots, and once they're gone, they're gone. So again, the future has been announced. The opportunities are already lining up. The only question is, are you positioning yourself now, or will you try to catch up later? So again, download your guide. And if you're serious about positioning yourself correctly, grab one of those strategy spots. Again, it's your girl KD, your career coach. I'm just a DM away to helping you pivot with purpose.